back to my house. Nothing's what it seems. My life is like a roller coaster, trapped inside a dream.
So hi everyone, you probably have realized by now that this is the second video I've made in 2 days, which I'm really happy with myself because I never usually have anything to talk about or the time to make any more videos. So I'm actually very happy that I don't have like that much homework that I can do this. As you see, I have a different background in an attempt to better light my videos because yesterday's video's lighting was like really crappy and I hated it. So, and then YouTube was like, I'll fix your lighting, and it never did because it's just being stupid lately. So what I want to talk about today was basically being 18, like the perks and the stresses, because there's actually more stresses than perks of being 18. So, you know, when you're little, you're like, I can't wait to be 18, or even like if you're in high school, you're always like, I can't wait to be 18 because I have my own car, I can do whatever I want, I'll be either at a job or in college, so I'll be away from my parents, and I'll do whatever I want, whenever I want, and everything will be so good. Well, it's kind of not what being 18 is. I mean, yes, I have my license and I have my own car, but with a car comes gas and you have to pay for the gas, or if you have nice parents like mine, they pay for my gas for me because my car takes the most expensive gas possible. So there's gas, and then it's just like I don't like driving that much. Like, I don't drive around, so it's like if you like driving, you can drive pretty much a lot. If you have a GPS too, if you know where the heck you're going, because I never know where I'm going. So I always have a GPS. And basically, yeah, so you can't really like drive anywhere you want, like hours away or stuff, because you have school usually the next day, either high school or like me, I have college, as you can see my dorm room. But yeah, then once you do get out of high school, you are away from your parents, but it kind of sucks because like I'm in college now and I have to do everything myself. Like I have to do my laundry, I have to make my bed, I have to change my bed, I have to set my alarm myself to get up, to get dressed, because my parents used to wake me up in high school. So now I have to set my alarm, get up, get dressed, go eat breakfast, and go to class all on my own with like no help from anyone. And I don't have my dog. Like, I don't know how many of you watching my videos have pets, but when you're away from your pets, it's like it's the worst feeling ever, because I'm always away from my dog. It's like the worst thing ever because I don't see him every day. I see him maybe like once a month, or if that, whenever I come home, except I've only come home about once I moved in here September 2nd. So yes, I've only been home once. So yeah, you miss your dog and your parents. I miss my parents too, but mainly my dog, terribly. I don't have any video game systems up here. I have my Nintendo 3DS, which at home I have a GameCube, a Nintendo 64, a Wii, everything, and then just up here I only have my handheld because you don't want to get stolen. And there's a GameStop away, like, from me, but I don't have transportation. I can take a bus, but I don't feel like taking a bus, and freshmen can't have cars up here. Going anywhere you want, like, college has kind of cut into my convention time. Like, I'm planning on going to PAX East this year, but like I can only go one day because that Friday I have to go home, and then Saturday I'm getting a ride too, and then Sunday I have to come back to college. So I basically only have one day to have fun. So that's like, ugh, it's like a downside of being 18, I guess. You could say that. And I don't drive into the city because I hate it, because Boston is freaking hard to drive into, and it's just, ugh. So, yeah, that's basically mainly main stresses, I would think. Oh no, not main stresses, like main downsides. Those are just downsides to being 18. You get the stress, college work. If you know me, I'm a huge procrastinator, and I usually do things the night before they're due. So Like this weekend, I did nothing because, like, well, I hung out with people, but like nothing along the lines of homework or studying or anything. I just hung out with people, and then I watched YouTube yesterday for the whole day. So you basically have to plan your homework yourself, and your parents aren't here to be like, oh, go do your homework, or no TV or video games until you do your homework. So theoretically, I could spend my whole life on YouTube when in college, but like that wouldn't help you get anywhere really. Like you wouldn't do good, you wouldn't like get good grades, and you'd basically be wasting your parents' money, which is might come to my first stress of being 18. Paying for college. Now my parents paid for all my 4 years of college, so I'm good, but a lot of my friends have to like get financial aid and stuff and pay for it themselves, and it's pretty stressful if you think about it. And just all the homework, you get so much homework. Like, I should be doing it right now in my friend's room, actually. They invited me to come over. I found in college that, like, I have to manage my time all over, figure out how to do it all over, because I now have friends and YouTube and just mainly distractions, and then I have dance, and it's just, like, all of that with homework is just, like, distractions, and you just have to learn how to manage your time better. So now, I think that's basically all, like, stresses of being 18. And, let's see now, like, perks. Perks. Well, it's hard for me to think of, like, perks, because I always think of, like, negatives. But, like, perks, you can kind of, like, step away from your parents. Like, if they say you can't do things, like, you could be like, oh, yeah, I actually can because I'm 18. I use that a lot. Like, my dad was always like, she's 18, she can do whatever she wants. So I'm like, using that to my advantage. Basically, instead of asking my parents if I could go to PAX, I was like, yeah, I bought my badges, so I'm going. Basically it. You have to ask your parents to do anything up here at college. You have to call them and be like, hey, can I go on YouTube? So that's like the only thing I think of freshman year of college right now. The food here is, well, not that bad, but you have it every single night, and it's just, it gets tiring. What I'm trying to say is there's more stresses than perks of being 18. So if you're like a freshman in high school, you have it good. It'll start getting like more stressful and more like, ugh, as you start making your way through high school and in college, or if you go to work. Like, if you go to work, you have the stresses of just working and paying for stuff, because you probably want to move out. So, yeah, that's basically being 18 in a nutshell. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, could you please leave a like? That would really help me out and see that you're liking what I'm putting out. Yeah, that's basically all I want to say. So, hope you guys are having a good day, and I'll see you in the next video, which will probably be whenever I think of something, or tomorrow, because I think I have another idea in my little brain. So, thank you for watching. Bye.